It's gonna be right, you hear me? I see your ass over there reading big ass.
Yeah.
Trying to get me. Everybody else.
You got it.
Welcome to another episode of the Purely
Yes,
Talk
sir.
Podcast. Let's go. I am your host, Mr. DHE, and these are my guys.
Ken Stu.
And you got _T Hills. Follow me for more life advice, people.
Follow the man for more life advice. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, share, like. We're on every platform, everywhere. Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts, we are there. Make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe. Hit it.
Matter of fact, come into my world today, people. Come on.
All right.
Bring it in, bring it in.
This is the T Hills life advice of the day.
Ooh.
Right? It says to trust dogs. They will tell you who to stay away from.
Okay.
Now I know what you're thinking. Dogs. T Hills. Dogs? But dogs are the most loyal creatures in the world. Don't we all agree?
I agree. I got one.
Yeah.
Next to babies, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Babies are loyal? Okay.
Babies
Go ahead.
are loyal to
Okay.
a certain degree.
Roger.
You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. You know what I mean? There's deadbeat fathers out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't buy a shoestring for their child.
Okay.
But they'll come over there and pick them up for that one weekend, like showing off of you know what I'm saying? That was that dance movie. You know what I'm saying? Pick the child up, and that child will run to him like nothing ever happened.
True.
You feel what I'm saying?
True.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But then again, now if you live with that child and you whoop that child, say child will look at you like you crazy, right?
Yeah.
Now you whoop that dog. What that dog gonna do when you come back inside? Run straight to you. So dogs go. You know what I'm saying? Dogs are the most loyal creatures in the world. They won't turn on you regardless. Nah, I ain't telling you to go out there and abuse your dog and then experiment nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is trust dogs. They will tell you who to stay away from. So if somebody come in your crib or come into your place, come into your space, and they got nothing to be, they got no reason to be there. What I'm gonna tell you is, your dog come up there and they start barking, and they don't want to stop barking. And every time that person come over, you supposed to be used to them right now, little doo-doo. No, little doo-doo, no. You don't. You feel what I'm saying? And this is your T Hills life advice of the day. Again, trust dogs.
Trust dogs.
They will tell you who to stay away from.
I like that. Trust dogs. I like that. Shout out to you. Did you have a personal?
Hold on, wait. Before you ask me, bro.
Okay.
We got to ask the judge because I heard him on the tape. I put my hand over there, Mike. I heard you on the tape. So what? How was that?
No, that one was good because I can relate with that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I can relate with that one. I got a dog, and you're right. Even though sometimes if you whoop a dog, don't go right away. Give him time, but they always come back.
Which is what he
So
said.
that's what he said. I agree with that.
So have you had a personal? So I'm assuming dog is a metaphor for a doggish person, or you literally meant like an actual dog.
This is the T Hills life advice of the
I'm
day.
asking.
He
However
meant
you
a dog.
take it, you take it.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see you. If you break it down, see now everybody they got to take it their own way.
Yeah.
It's like a
Right.
message. It's like preaching to the crowd.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
can I get a?
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
I guess to me, what I took it as, which I love, is trust the people for who they are. Believe them. Whenever they show you who they are, that's who they are. Now they could be loyal or they could be fake. Whatever they show you is who they are. So trust them. Don't try to change people. That's a good segue.
Have you
Women try to do that with men in relationships. Women will say, I know he's a dog. I know he got his ways about him, but I can be the one to change that. Change him.
You can't be Captain Save-A-Who. You can't save him.
Yeah, there you go.
You can't save a woman or you can't save a man. If they're going to do what they do, regardless of how you do, all you're doing is wasting your time and energy.
Wasting time and energy. Now you mad because my boy done cheated on you. Or girl, because girls do it too. They done cheated on you for the 25th time. You thought, the 24th was going to be the last time. Guess what, sis? Or bro, the 25th ain't going to be the last time either. So you might as well go ahead and move along. Don't waste your time. Because women, the older y'all get, respectfully, it seems like, hey, hold up, man. When you laugh like that, it make it seem way worse.
Finish. Go ahead.
The older y'all get in society, the value seems to diminish. I don't think so, but society says that, right? Oh, why she 45 and single and never met no man? Same thing with old girl. The girl from HBO, the show with
The Issa Rae.
yeah, the girl
She
that
got
said
a man,
Insecure.
Insecure.
She got a man.
Yeah, my point is, whenever she came out and said, "Oh, I ain't having sex till marriage," or "I'm waiting," people automatically was like, "Well, your box must be like your box." And to that same thing, they was like, "Your box must be trash because you ain't never done nothing like that." And to that same episode, Ty had the audacity to say, "Why would you want to get a person that age pregnant?" You made that. He was like, why would you want to be with her? Because she. So my point stands. The older women get men, society seems to look down and like, oh man. So make sure you don't waste your time or years on.
Hold on, wait a minute.
On trash.
This up. Wait a minute. What I was saying is, it would be hard to have a baby because the complications would be crazy for that woman at the age that she's at.
Well, there you go. But that's value, though. That's value.
How is that value? Some people
you
might value other things than having children, just having children with the woman.
That's true. Which is the point that we were making that day. But you were adamant in that's important, depending to who you're dating.
Trying to
it's
hit
important.
it within the first couple of weeks.
But you ain't
couple of days.
Right.
First night, like
My
I might
point-
love you tonight. Yeah,
That's crazy. Don't fall in love on the first hit, man. Don't do it.
Hey, I'm pillow talking. What you talking about?
No, my goodness, you pillow talking.
I'm gonna
That's
tell
crazy.
you what you wanna know,
It gotta be good though. It can't just be any regular.
man.
box.
Nigga, I ain't talking to you. Why would you? Don't worry about what I'm telling them.
No.
Just know I'm telling them.
That's like, you might be telling them something about me. That's it. About the business. Hey man, that's what pillow talking in my mind goes to.
No,
Yeah.
pillow
Let me tell you
talking
about. Let me
is
tell you about
anything.
Brian.
Nah.
Let me tell you about Brian.
No.
Let me tell you
Stop.
about
Pause.
Brian.
That is crazy.
Like, come
Let's
on
get-
now.
That's crazy.
No, that's not
so
no.
what you said
No.
is crazy.
right.
No,
All
no.
I did
Pillow
was demonstrate what you said.
Pillow talk is everything. If he talking
No.
about sex,
No.
why would he? Yeah,
No.
you can pillow talk about anything.
Pillow
He
talk.
said your head was big. He said your head was big.
No. Pillow talk to me is whenever you're gossiping about.
Anything that you feel like you want gossip about.
Well, you know what? I take it back. But still, I can still be part of that anything. So why are you looking at me crazy? Like, what? He wouldn't talk about me. Not to say you were,
most
but I'm just
likely
saying.
of sex. He
Yeah.
was talking about having sex. I don't know how you find it.
No, he said, I'm pillow talking. And I'm saying, that's crazy because I wouldn't want, why you pillow talking?
But he
You
said
might
with a
pillow
woman
talk about.
before. He said a woman before. Before he said pillow talk, he said a woman.
Yes, I understand. Yes.
Meaning, I'm trying to tell. I use pillow talking within the sense. It's a double entendre. I used it within the sense that I'm telling her which I need to tell her to get to where I'm trying to go. And once I'm at the door. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, stay with us now.
Come on now.
My
Stay,
bad.
stay
my
with us
bad.
now, baby.
I'm a
Stay
little
with
slow.
us.
I'm a little slow.
I'll lie for you before I lie to you now. Come on now.
I said, I don't.
Come on now.
Hey, that's
Come on,
I was
man.
watching Shannon Sharp. Perfect. We was the interview with Monique.
Oh,
but
yeah.
beside that, before we get to that, I was talking about Shannon Sharp has like he has to have like a book of like the best sayings ever. Shannon Sharp be saying some stuff that you be like, what he said? He said, and he always said, my grandpa told me, I only chew this food once. I'm like, what? And basically saying, I ain't gonna tell you again. I'm only tell you one time. And I'm like, man, and he just keep on dropping them, all these
Fox on
different
the ground
gems.
when it's hungry.
That it's like, how do you remember all of these? But shout out to Shannon Sharp.
Yes,
Speaking of Shannon
yes.
Sharp, man, the Monique interview, which has been going flames for the past
yes,
week.
yes.
Did y'all watch it? What y'all thoughts?
Watched it and listened to it. But Ken, I am interested in your
I listened to the
thoughts.
whole thing. I watch it live.
Yes.
I remember him calling me. I called him and he was like, we were talking about whatever.
Yeah, they
and
about
out of
to
nowhere,
drop.
he was like, hey, did you watch Monique yet? That's good. I was like, yeah, I started watching it, but I didn't watch the whole thing at
Let me
that
tell you
time.
something. Mo was hitting over the head. I agree with Monique with a lot of stuff, especially with the Tyler Perry and Oprah, because she did the same thing Cat Williams did. There was no stuttering, and everything she was saying was real. And the fact is, some people like to say there's no gatekeepers. There is gatekeepers.
That's a
and when
fact.
she started naming, Oprah is one,
True.
Tyler is one,
Yep.
and then she put Kevin Hart there as one.
Yeah.
Which I agree.
Yeah. But gatekeeper is not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
We give it a bad
should help you.
connotation.
They should help you get a little bit further in.
Yeah.
But the fact is this that get me is that like the Tylers and the Oprahs, they hire you, right?
Right.
I agree with Monique in this sense. I got an Oscar. I got a NAACP. She got an Image Award and another award. But you want to lowball me an offer. I don't understand why the blacks do that. Like, why do we?
Well. No. Okay. Sorry. Dang,
if Angelina won an Oscar, the value goes up. That's the way it's supposed to work, right?
True. It's like winning the Heisman.
But for some reason, when the black community win an Oscar or some kind of award, it's like the value decreases.
No. It doesn't. No, I wouldn't say that it decreases. But no. I wouldn't say it decreases, but it just stays the same. Well, that's our argument. Our argument is, why should my value stay the same when I'm the most decorated comedian? So it doesn't decrease. But I'm just correcting you on that part. Yeah.
So why the woman them gotta go through that? Even man, like if I win something, pay me according to what, because I understand if she said, no man, I ain't gonna work for that because she had an incident. I don't know if y'all watched this part where they put out Precious.
Yeah.
And she did marketing in America.
Yeah.
Now they calling her to go do marketing in France.
Right. Yeah.
But now you don't want to pay me.
Right.
But you ain't gonna do that to Angelina Jolie. You ain't gonna do that to
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Right.
But I'm sorry, you have
no. Go ahead. I was about to say another name.
But how do we know? Because I'm just playing devil's advocate. Tyler's point with that was, just do it. Just give them that. Right, just because this is gonna open opportunity for you. This is gonna open doors for you if you do them this one favor, right? It's not a consistent favor you got to keep doing, but do them this one solid, and on the back end, it's gonna pay off because now you might get them other offers from Lionsgate or opportunities from these places if you give them that.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. You said that was for the movie Precious?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you telling me she has to go do that for them to. This is Monique.
At that time, she hasn't won nothing yet.
This is still Monique to us. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
to us, still Monique.
To us,
right? But
to us, it's not the same.
And then she fulfilled her contract obligation,
which is I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't fault her.
I ain't mad at that.
You did your contract.
Yes.
So what you want me to go out there? Pay me. Give me something. Like, I understand you saying, all right, this go open opportunities. But what if it don't? What if I just doing you a favor? Why you can't scratch my back, I scratch your back?
Right. And I agree with that. I was just playing devil's advocate.
And I wanted to say this too. I'm sorry to cut you off, Kim. And she did negotiate. She compromised. She said, look, give me something and I'll go out there.
Easy.
And then they responded with, we don't pay for y'all to promote.
Yeah, but you came back and you basically was coming back and forth after she did she turned it down twice. And then the third time you came back and we said we'll go upgrade and get a bigger room.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
So you tell him a check can't come with that?
Come on. That's what I'm saying. This is Tyler and Oprah.
No. Stop that. And like Tyler has nothing to do with that.
Right. And like I said,
I think
Tyler has nothing to do with that.
Tyler was the one who called her, eh?
Yeah, to try to convince her to give it. Yeah. Like, trust me, this is gonna work out for you in the end or whatever. But
as you can see, it didn't work out for Taraji. So apparently, you scratch my back, I scratch your back, and it wasn't gonna work out.
That's true.
I ain't gonna lie, son. One of the things that was hard for me to believe because it was like I'd never seen it before on that aspect. Not because I think she's lying. It was just hard for me to believe because I just never seen somebody clap. And in a whole room, like,
I believe that. Tyler gives off
arrogance.
Yes. Like, he probably didn't start that way. And honestly, like, they always say this about people like Kanye, Jay-Z, Beyonce, like the really greats. You walk with a level of not entitlement, but you've earned this position. So you've earned this arrogance, kind of. And now I can act like that. I've earned it. And for those people, these mad geniuses. These mad geniuses, to get, this is what I was trying to say, to get to that level, you have to have some type of like, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, I'm this, and y'all, like, his time is too valuable. I believe instead of him saying, everybody go out, whatever, leave, I believe he'll do this. I believe it. He gives off that.
Wow.
I'm always.
That's
he
just.
gives that.
Like I said, this doesn't change my view of Tyler Perry. I just think, like, you know what I'm saying? He just, he made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make it right.
I just
love
feel
Tyler
like
Perry.
just pay people what their value and what their.
I agree with
because
that.
you're not going to play with Angela Bassett. You're not going to play with no Viola Davis like that.
Right.
No, but that's.
You
Viola
ain't
Davis
playing
going
with
through. Viola Davis has gone through the same
It's
thing.
crazy.
She spoke about that.
My
Viola
wife
Davis-
just told me Angela Bassett just started making $1 million per episode on the show she does.
What show is she on? Angela Bassett.
Oh, it's like a police.
Is it 911?
A police.
It's one of them.
Okay, yeah.
It's crazy to me.
And she like 50 something.
Yeah.
Lord,
They be playing
she
on
making
it.
that bread.
But it took too long.
It took a minute.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
it
It takes
makes-
long.
Which
She did some iconic roles too, G.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But like
Thank
you
you.
said, iconic to, I guess, like they said, us.
No, but iconic to us. But what I was gonna say is like, I hate to bring this point up. Taraji P was wanting to fight for more pay, like like the difference in pay between black actresses and actors and actresses in general. One argument is you don't translate. You don't make the money back. Why would we pay you X amount if whenever we put this movie out, people aren't going to come and watch it? Color Purple. We put you on the main stage. If we would have paid you what you think in your mind you deserve, how do we know that as a company, as a business, we're going to recoup that?
There's a track history.
That's my point. Your track history shows you don't recoup.
Oh, for Taraji?
Yes.
Yeah, son, Taraji.
Tell me a movie. Tell me.
The reason with Taraji, see, this is what hurt Taraji.
She doesn't really have any. What
The,
leads?
the thing with
That's my point.
black films,
Oh,
they
that's the
don't
point.
they don't get out of black films. So when you
Right.
stay just doing black films, of course you're not going to transit.
Nah. You know why? But I'm playing devil's advocate all day.
Why?
The reason it doesn't go out because they're not getting the opportunities with the white films.
But
Simple as
that's
that.
what I'm trying to tell you. It don't
Right.
happen.
No, but
they
you're
just
saying
stay.
it's okay. Well, from how you said it, it sounds like you were saying that they're choosing to stay, but they're not choosing to stay.
No.
They don't have no other
I
option.
don't think you choose to stay.
Okay,
But it just so happened this is what you're getting. Because
Correct.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no way you're gonna tell me a different color director has shooting a paper to Taraji and she might have turned it down.
wait, what?
Like a white director.
Uh-huh.
I most likely I think she don't got offers to act in different other movies.
Okay.
But it's just that the way she acts is just more like a black film. Like there's no reach.
It doesn't
No.
translate.
No.
I disagree. I also disagree.
I agree because
disagree with you on
think
that.
about this.
Amazing.
Yeah, she's a great. I agree. I
Listen
agree.
to me. Think about this. When you see Viola and Angela Bassett act, you could put Viola in anything.
I feel the same way about Taraji.
And I think with Taraji, I can only see her. I haven't seen her range yet. I haven't seen her do a different range.
Benjamin Button,
Yep.
then go from
And
Baby
guess what-
Boy.
and guess what
Ain't
they said-
Benjamin Button was just a little piece.
And
But like, think about it. She was a Baby Boy with a Hustle and Flow.
But that goes
black.
to his point.
That's what I'm saying. That's just black.
Black movies.
Like, show me something that I could but I still do
Hidden
believe
Figures. Hidden Figures.
Yeah, but yes.
Color Purple.
Benjamin Button.
Black. Hidden Figures is this. They
Benjamin
were
Button?
maids.
Huh?
They were maids.
No, Hidden Figures is the ladies that work at NASA, like the black ladies.
Okay,
that
so it was a
that-
black film.
No, it wasn't
No,
a black
no, it
film.
wasn't a black film.
That wasn't a black
It
film.
was based on black people. It wasn't a black film.
Okay.
Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button, she did a piece. It
Yeah,
wasn't a
and
whole
then
lot.
She was incredible,
Brad Pitt was the star of that movie.
but she was so she wasn't incredible.
You gotta give me more than that.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember her in Benjamin Button.
She was there.
Acrimony.
That was okay.
That
That
was-
was. I
oh,
think.
that
I
was-
think that was her first movie where she said that she got paid what she was worth because Tyler gave her the $500,000 that she asked for what she was worth.
I do agree that she deserves more. I don't think you should be lowball because
Right.
she got projects.
Right.
She's worked enough. But to Taraji's point, or back to Monique point, is like we can, like she said in the movie, if I was white, I would be Melissa McCarthy. I would be Melissa McCarthy.
Yes.
Right? Because he's like saying, I've done the same stuff as far as like the beginning, which is the series and comedy. I've done the same time Melissa McCarthy did, but because I'm black, I haven't reached the levels or haven't gotten the movie roles or opportunities that she got. Now, I think if she does go to wherever Cannes to promote the movie Precious, things are a little bit different. Now, do I think she is raking in the million? Like, no, but she's definitely
She got it.
better. But in the interview, she said she didn't have it at one point.
But that's
At
crazy.
one point.
You telling me I gotta go promote this movie, even though it's not in my contract, to make my life get better, even though I already got 2 awards before I even got that Oscar?
No, but the image image, but she ain't have no.
That's wild to me. That's wild to me.
I don't know.
Now we not gonna act like these trophies don't mean nothing. That mean you was the best at what you do.
Right, but I don't think she had won the Oscar yet.
She won awards as a talk show host and everything, bro.
But at that time, I don't think she had won that yet. She might have got the image for her show, The Parkers, or the other one you named earlier. But I don't think she had the Oscar yet.
No, she didn't have the Oscar. The Oscar came after Precious.
Which is what, you know what I'm saying? Saying that to say, I mean, of course there's gatekeepers. And
they are.
What y'all feel about the Kevin Hart thing? That's what I want to get to. I'm like, dang, like
I think Kevin did what he could have done. I don't blame Kevin.
Okay.
I think Kevin, because he gave her money.
Yep, helped her out.
He paid him back with interest.
He
paid him back. Yep, shout out to that. Yep.
He called Tyler.
Try to communicate. Yep.
Tyler said, I ain't trying to have it.
Right.
I ain't talking about that no more.
I can't do much. And I didn't like when Monique tried to peer pressure Shannon on the podcast. When he told him, Shannon, you talk to this camera. I think when they were talking about the beef of the comedians, Steve Harvey, if I'm not mistaken, was Steve Harvey.
Right. Yeah, if that's your friend, you need to let your friend know when he is wrong.
And that, to me, I didn't like that. Because Steve Harvey came and talked. He said his piece, he go home. Don't peer pressure me for what he said. That's your beef. I'm only the host. I'm only here to hear you talk.
But to that point, Shannon responded eloquently and very professional, because he did it. Even when she told him, tell them they're wrong, he would respond like, come on my show, we can have a discussion. She's giving her point of view, you come and give your point of view.
No, he didn't respond on that one. When he said about Steve Harvey, he didn't say nothing.
No, but what I'm saying is, whenever she did force him sometimes to do that, he always respond. He didn't pick a side.
Right.
He stayed neutral
and
on course like you're supposed to do as a host. Because if we don't, as a host, I don't know if you're lying.
Right.
Like how you told Monique, I don't know if they're lying. I'm just letting them tell their story. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I think that Tyler was wrong, and Monique said she sent the audio to Shannon Sharp.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Before we get there, I'm sorry. Before I wanted to complete this Kevin Hart thing too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
because
sir.
you know what I'm saying. What about him not? You know what I'm saying. Him telling her, well, look, we're gonna get this done after that. We're gonna do it ourselves. We go this ourselves.
Right.
And she having a deal set up with a network, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And then him saying he not, and him getting his agent to say he don't work with. He wouldn't
Not
work
his.
with
I don't think it was his agent. I think it was his business manager.
Yeah, it was agent, businessman. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta understand, his relationship with Tyler is bigger than with Monique.
I don't think that has.
So I don't think
with that specific time, because that has nothing to do with Tyler.
No, because he's saying Kevin was supposed to give her a role or something, right?
No. I'm saying to complete the story that I'm saying that what you was talking about. Yeah, he did do all that. That was great. Like I said, I'm not here to fault Kevin to go against Kevin. We just telling the truth and telling the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? What she said was that he, you know what I'm saying, after that, he told her, well, look, we're gonna do it ourselves. So her and her husband went to a network, right? I don't know. I forgot what the network was, the name of it.
Edamon or something with an E.
Yeah,
anyway,
they were about to get something popping. You know what I'm saying? Because she was saying, you know, Kevin Hart name, what she knows she can get something. You know, she right back on her feet. Boom, Kevin be on his way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the people calling his management, and then they telling them or his agency,
we want
and
nothing to do with her.
Yeah. And then she calling Kevin, and Kevin's like, man, Monique, I you know, and then like
we got to clear this up.
And then
they never heard back.
Never heard from him again.
I
understand. I'm sorry. And I understand he's a busy man. You feel what I'm saying? I do understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart is a busy man. Like, you know what I mean? But like And I love Kevin. That's why it's hard. I love Tyler Perry. I love Kevin. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard for me to like. You know what I'm saying? But people have bad moments, and you know what I'm saying. So
I just feel like he hit
from this moment.
He hit a ceiling. Like he tried. That's why I couldn't get mad at him because he tried. He did try. But if the people don't want to work with you,
right,
ain't much I could do. And most likely, what if they even told Kevin, all right, we don't want to work with her, but you can't work with her neither. If you work with her, then we going to cut ties with you.
You Kevin Hart.
But I'm saying, at that time, you were still rising. You wasn't the Kevin you are now.
When she was getting black, bro, no.
Because I think this was...
He was, bro. Kevin is one of them people he can do... He don't have to do Tyler Perry. He has his own production team. He has his own production company.
You gotta understand.
He can go do a Disney movie. He don't have to worry about a Tyler Perry check or Oprah check.
Kevin is his own gatekeeper. Kevin is his own gatekeeper.
Thank you. That's why I
But to get where Kevin is now,
yes,
you needed relationships.
Yeah, but what I think what Ty is saying is at that point, he don't need Ty. At the point that they're talking,
when did this happen? We don't know when this happened. When did this happen?
It's when she's getting
Was it 2 years ago, 3 years?
No. That was a while back. That was a while back. But Kevin been Kevin. His name and recognition is been that for a while now.
But like I was telling Ty, if them people tell Ty, tell Kevin, hey, we not gonna work with her. You don't work with her neither, because if you work with her, then we cut ties with you. Maybe his hand was like that. Because at the end of the day, if you are that big, you still need relationship.
But if that's the case,
and Kevin Hart movies out of his production, I ain't gonna lie, been a little shaky. Little shaky. Like
I agree.
They ain't been good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think the messed up part of that was him not calling, him saying we gonna figure it out.
Right.
Once she called him and said, "Hey man, what's going on?" Your manager told the people you're not gonna mess with me, and he said, "Nah, we gonna figure it out." Monique, promise you, we gonna figure it out. I'm gonna call you back on Tuesday, and then never called her back. That's what I think is messed up. Yeah, that's what I think is messed up on Kevin's part. I do understand your point where it's like maybe his hands was tied. But don't give me false hope. But then that's the business. I guess that's the business. Don't leave me hanging.
What you think about him saying that Cat Williams was on drugs, and then Cat Williams going on Club Shay Shay saying that he never been on drugs? They can't find nobody that ever sold him a drug, that ever did a drug with him, or ever seen him inebriated on the drug.
I don't know. I can't.
They think about it. This man's Kevin Hart, and he just basically
That was before. That was after Cat attacked him.
No. This is the Breakfast Club interview. This is
because
way before.
Because he literally went on there. You're talking about my sister. You're talking about me, and you messed up. You screwed up. You were the one that was late to shows. You were the one that was on drugs missing. You were the one that turned on the roads. But he did this after the attack. This wasn't just him.
So you go lie and say somebody's on drugs? So if we don't know, I'm gonna lie and say you on drugs?
We don't know.
But this man just said on Club Shay Shay.
I hear you.
I never. Only thing he smoke is marijuana.
I guess we got to take his word for him. Do
he look like he do drugs?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. At least back then, whenever he was wilding,
I ain't gonna say no.
I don't know, but I'm saying he looked like it.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say the man. I ain't gonna say the man do it. I ain't gonna say the man don't do it. I don't know.
I don't know. But his question was, does it look like he did? I don't think he does it now. I don't think he does it now. But then, whenever that was going on, his behavior was very erratic. It was just very erratic. Now, do I know the man was doing drugs? No, I don't know the man was doing drugs. But it was just very like.
Or is it the media showing
behavior?
You what they want you to see?
Maybe.
I guess
We're also not in that industry. Because I've heard other comedians say that. No, I'm talking about the comedian world. I've heard other comedians say the same thing where, we thought Cat was on it. It's just that Kevin Hart went on the public radio and did it.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. They say earthquakes on drugs, and then like he denies that too. But I take earthquake word for it.
Yeah, you have to.
Right. So if Cat said the same thing.
What I'm saying,
I wish I could tell you. I ain't got no beef in that.
Anyway, look.
As long as he's functioning, that's on him.
The Tyler Perry audio leaked, and here because we all know that
it leaked.
Yeah, so
the hell
Monique. I'm pretty sure Monique put it out already, but it's just resurfacing now. Whenever the conversation where Tyler Perry admits to lying or making up a lie about Monique being someone that's difficult to work with, which blackballed her in the game. Monique recorded that conversation, and this is what it. This is
my first
it.
time hearing this.
Wait a minute, hold up. We don't know this sister to be no bullshitter. We know she a loudmouth. We know she'll say some shit off the wall. But what we know about it is she true to her word. And all I would ask you is two questions. The first question is, did you not just say it was wrong? Tyler. Did you not just say it was wrong, Tyler? To say she was difficult for not doing something that she was not contractually obligated to do? Did you not say that you would feel that that was wrong? Or am I missing something? I absolutely said that, yes. So the question I would say is... Okay, is there a number? You know, taking that back to them was just this huge problem, okay? And I'm going to make a couple of things in a minute, because I just watched your podcast, and it really broke my heart, because number one, I feel you. I feel the sadness that's from you in all of this. And I don't want you to feel that. I mean, especially for me. I can't speak for anybody else. But for me, I'm not anyone that wants to hurt or offend anybody, especially you. I think you are brilliantly talented. I think you should have a lot more happening than you from that award. I thought for sure that if you had campaigned and won it and played by their rules, what would have happened is in the next deal, you would have got more money, millions of dollars, and your career in the film would have been much different. I believe that much in your talent. So in saying all of that, I just say it's just heartbreaking, because I don't ever want you to think that I'm not trying to blackball or say anything. Please give me when I say this. I'm not trying to hurt you. I would never try to hurt you. If Monique asked Lionsgate for a favor.
So basically,
I love Tyler Perry, bro.
I didn't see
that was classic.
He did.
He said,
no,
I love
but
Tyler Perry.
He admitted to saying that lie, the lie that her being difficult, which is her thing that she feels like that him telling movie companies that blackballed her.
Of course,
right? But from listening to that, from his perspective, it was her not going to do that favor for the network.
That's because he was mad.
That would allow that made the other networks blackball her. Because it must, you know what I'm saying? Because like, think about it, man, that's crazy.
I felt like
just him.
I felt like Tyler got mad when Monique tell him I'm not doing it. And so as a bitter man, I'ma call all my relationships.
Now I don't think he did that.
Hey man, this girl is difficult. Bam, 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 bam.
I don't think he did that.
That's what hurt him.
I don't think he personally called. I think if they called him, he said, nah, she's difficult. But I don't think he purposely went out like, let me call NBC, let me call ABC, let me call this.
Think about it. Not just that, the network. That network they were working for.
Lionsgate, yeah.
I'm about to say, you don't think they doing the same thing?
Yeah, but I think her big argument is like, they're gonna do it to us, but we shouldn't do it to each other.
Right, and I no, and it's my thing. I'm not going. I see both sides. I think I love Tyler for just like say you admit you was wrong. Yeah. All right, boom. Let's move forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you know what I'm saying, like this coming out, like I said, this just make him look even better than me. You know what I mean?
The response online has been that he's fake. That he's wrong. That he's wrong for that, because I do think he's wrong for it.
Yeah, I think he's wrong.
Like he sounds good. Like what he's saying. Like I want the best. I don't want to hurt you, but you did hurt me. But by you telling that one lie, by you telling that one made up scenario, whatever, that hurt me. Which is what Monique said on the interview. You cost me and my family millions. So. But I can't see it from how you see it, but I understand. I guess I respect
but
it.
Like, all right, I cost your family millions from like, all right, and like I said, this is me being a devil's advocate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's taking personal responsibility, son, really, son, for not just him, son. Like I said, you don't think Lionsgate did the same thing?
Yeah, we ain't gotta go through it. Yeah, you're right.
No, that's the problem. If we don't go through that, then we just gonna point the finger at this one man, like this one man was the only person that stopped it. Yes, like you said, if they called, they probably said, yes, he was difficult. And he went off his word. All right, boom. But at the same time, you don't think they called Lionsgate was saying the same thing?
No, or what I'm saying is I understand what you're saying and your point, but I'm saying the point still stands. They can do it to us, but we shouldn't do it to each other.
But I agree, but they shouldn't do it either. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's
like
that's
she
gonna
said,
happen.
she never had that. Like I said, because like we're not picking a side. We're speaking from. You know what I'm saying? We're giving
I'm
perspective.
picking Monique's side. That man lied.
I'm not picking a side.
You went there and say, I did X, Y, and Z. If I go out there and I said, Ty molested this little girl, even though you never molested this little girl.
It hurt your
and
reputation.
these people over here,
That's a
they
fact.
do it too.
Yeah.
I done ruin your whole all you got is your name and your balls.
That's
That's
a fact.
what Al Pacino said. That's all you got in this world.
That's
right.
And he lied.
But this is my thing, right? I'm in this world. I already had my track record before that. I have a history.
Yes.
People know my character. No, if people who know me and know my character
Yes.
are not going to believe the lie that's being spread,
Yes.
you know what they're going to do? They're going to come back and tell me.
Yes.
So, like I said, that's why I believe. I'm saying,
Okay.
I'm saying the people that spreading a lie. That's more, like you said, more of Lionsgate. Okay, cool. Like you said, they can do that.
Yes.
But like I said, I agree with you as far as like Tyler, he should have came back and told her,
Yes.
and grabbed her and got her to do more. You know what I'm saying? Stuff with him.
Right,
I
which is-
agree
which
with
is
that.
where he's wrong,
No,
yeah.
I'm with you. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. I'm not picking
Yes.
a side. I see
Right.
where they both coming from.
Right.
But like I said, to me, him apologizing like that, like I commend
No,
him.
but no.
My only thing is I want to see what he got to do moving forward. Go ahead, my
Yes.
brother.
No, because I think it's wrong because if you hurt me publicly, you got to apologize publicly.
Right. Well, she ain't hurt
Simple.
you publicly. Told the people behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
I guess you're right, but you got to come out. You got to come out because
Lee Daniels.
in this set, Lee Daniels came out and
Lee
he admitted,
Daniels.
like,
Yeah,
bro,
respect.
if you're wrong, you're wrong. Come out and say that because now, whenever you do this publicly, you let the people know, she's not tripping because you not saying nothing at all. Allows that lie or
Yes.
that stigma or that whatever they got thinking about
stick
you
in
to
the back
stick
of the head.
around, and it's
Right.
gonna always be that.
That's,
Yes.
So
okay.
you said it. Come on, step out, and now
You got
come
to.
out and clear the air. Clear
Because
the air.
You could
Yeah.
be because you could be good your whole life.
Facts.
And then just one person say. I understand you said them people know, but in that industry it's different. Everything is relationship.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
So if he
Agreed.
stop touching
Agreed.
you, oh my boy, it's a domino effect. My boy gonna stop touching you too. You could be the nicest guy.
Pause. Yeah, not
Pause.
touching you,
Pause.
but like hiring you. Yeah, not
Yeah.
touching. Touching sounds wild.
But it's just
I get the point.
one
though.
lie could ruin your whole life, and which is crazy to me.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
But
It
that's
spreads
what they
like
always
wildfire.
say. You gotta watch what you say.
And watch what you do.
Watch what you do because hey,
Man, if y'all haven't checked it out yet, make sure y'all check out the interview on Club Shay Shay. Another great
Yeah,
episode
it was a
for
good
Shannon
episode.
Sharp. He's killing the game right now. We're
that 21
up
Savage was
next.
good too. That 21 Savage interview was good too.
Speaking of 21 Savage and music, the Grammys was this past week. I didn't watch it personally, but I
did.
I heard.
Is there where they give you like little bags of weed?
Yeah, Grammys. Oh, that's fire! Grammys,
see what you did there.
Grammys, that's fire. I
what
don't
you
think
did
he did
there.
that on purpose. That is
No, I
fire.
think he did it on purpose. He thought about that one. You
no,
didn't think about
he
that one?
didn't.
I didn't think about it.
Oh,
It was
you just
off
said-
the top of the head.
Oh,
Off the top of the head. I'm
nice,
from
nice.
That's the name of this episode. Grammys.
That's why I say give me life
fire.
advice.
That
That's why I say I
is
give my life
fire.
the greatest,
That was a
bro.
good
That
one.
is fire. That's fire.
That was a good
I
one.
wear
Well,
Snuggie, bro.
What you thought about it, Kenneth? The
Man, them
Grammys?
people need to
That's
be
fire.
stopping the Grammys. Now look, now SZA should have won the album of the year.
Who won?
Now this is ridiculous. Taylor Swift.
Oh no, she shouldn't have won.
Now Taylor Swift done broke the record, winning 4-time album of the year.
Singing old songs.
Come on,
the
dude.
girl GOAT, man. I'm sorry,
I-
SZA. That was a great
she-
album, but you know what I'm saying? Man,
Let me tell you
this
something.
white lady.
I
come
got a
on,
beef
man.
for the Grammys since the last year Grammys. Last year they gave it to Harry Styles.
Who's
But
Harry
Bad
Styles?
Bunny broke a goddamn record on Spotify and Apple Music, which is unheard of for a Spanish artist. Now, look, I don't know what the Grammys do when it comes to albums. I don't know if they go by streaming,
Nigga,
No, they go.
Everybody can't speak Spanish?
They said it doesn't go by
but
sales.
it don't matter.
how the hell I'm supposed to listen to Bad Bunny? I don't know what the hell he's saying.
This is what I'm saying with the Grammys. The Grammys supposed to be for music worldwide,
No, Grammys is a
but they just put
American
more.
thing, right? North America.
No,
But other people can get
they have-
included, but it's a North America thing.
But what I'm saying, even in North America, it's just white people winning.
Hold on, so the Grammys,
Nah, it's not just white people
like,
winning.
so like, you know how the Emmys are, I think the Emmys are an act.
They're for music.
So
The
the
Grammys
Grammys are a music.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just, all right, thank you.
Anything music in a movie, music, single, like album, everything music.
It's wild to me. Taylor Swift, I be saying, why put everybody else with Taylor Swift? She gonna win every time. Because that means they going by streaming. What you say they going by?
The man that is in the Grammy, whatever, came out and said that they go based on if you won a Grammy, you join what they call the organization. I forgot the word. You join the organization, and at the end of the year, whenever they start to do the votes, you personally vote. They don't count billboards or streams that's why the Killer Mike stuff. That's why the Killer Mike.
There we go.
Killer Mike was. His album had like 40 million streams overall, and like Utopia was that Travis Scott's album?
Yeah.
Utopia had like 150 something million, and everybody was like, well, why would Killer Mike win over an album Travis Scott that had more streams? But it's not based on streams; it's based on the people that are voting, and the people that are voting are in the Academy.
So they're in the Academy, and I guess the music goes through their ears.
There you go.
And they
judge.
They judge. No,
I like that.
You anybody. I ain't gonna say anybody.
I like
people
that.
in the music industry join it. Your peers are picking.
There
this.
was the majority up in the Caucasian.
I don't know
Because apparently Taylor Swift winning every year, so I guess the Caucasian rule.
Well, can it not just be that Taylor Swift album was really that fire?
Listen to me.
Right.
Wait. Have you listened
me.
to Taylor Swift album?
I listened to Hart because since
Have
she
you
to the
listened to
Grammy,
the one that she
the new one she dropped last year.
The one that
Yeah.
won.
Niggas just
Yeah.
hits.
Did you listen to it?
I
Was it
just
good?
listened. It was all right.
You listened to
You a
half.
hater.
How is it gonna be just all right? You listen to half.
Even I like
Because
Taylor
did you
Swift.
listen to SZA?
No.
All right then. I
No,
listened to
but
both.
my
I listened to half of one and both a whole lot
He
of.
got you there. You ain't listen to both of them.
No, but I don't care. That's not my argument. I don't care.
Yeah, but how you
Yeah,
gonna base
so how
something you never
gonna dare
heard?
talking about
No,
if
no,
I listened to half or something?
I am not. I don't care who wins. He's saying it's because of a white thing. I'm saying you can't say it's a white thing. Have you heard the whole album entirely?
I heard half.
Maybe the people that heard the whole album entirely thought it was better than SZA's. I don't
So
know.
they're all
but
Caucasian.
think
4 years in a row, they think this is what
I don't
kills me.
know.
Every year, every single year, her album. So you telling me, this is what they telling me now. This girl has never put out a bad album. That's what they telling me.
She's a superstar, bro. She's a mega
Michael
star, bro.
Jackson won for Thriller. He didn't won for Off the Wall.
So Michael Jackson
And I
never put
think
out a
Off
bad
the
album?
Wall was an amazing album.
So Michael Jackson never put out a bad album?
You tell me, I don't know. Apparently Taylor Swift never put out a bad album, so Michael should have won every year.
I never said he put out a bad album. I just asked the question.
So you telling me it's impossible for artists to put out a bad album?
No, it's possible.
No, it's possible. It's possible. Hey,
But
it could be unfair. I'm not saying it's fair. It could be unfair.
It's those same, like you say, it's 40 people, those people within the Grammys or whatever, within that academy, bro. Think about it, though. Those 4 people are listening to her album was hits. Of
What
course.
you mean it was hits?
It was, son. The album wasn't like brand new songs. It was songs that she re-recorded.
No. She put out another album, too.
Oh, she put out another one after that?
Yeah.
That album won or the hit album won?
That album won.
That album
Yeah,
won?
not the old song.
I'm about to say, son, hey, son, that album right there, that album with the hits that she re-recorded, that boosted that, son. And she come off that tour, man, hey, son. Hey, son, she cannot lose. You must be snooze.
I don't think it's
Ain't
fair.
no way Sis gonna beat Taylor. You are off your rocker.
This argument is
Don't make no sense.
doesn't make sense because this is from last episode where we said the fan base. Kenneth is a SZA fan, and I'm sure
biased.
Taylor.
I
and
like Taylor too, but
and
come
Taylor's-
on, man. We gotta be real with each other, man.
Taylor fans are gonna argue the same point you're arguing for SZA. Her album was better. It's just hey man, do I think it's unfair? Yeah. Do I think
Who's a big artist? That's what it comes
No,
down to.
No,
if
Taylor's
Taylor's a
bigger.
bigger
All right,
artist.
then. So
I'm not
Taylor
arguing
talking
with
about,
that,
man.
But it's crazy that you winning every single year, dude. You telling
She
me
great, my nigga.
I don't care if you're great. What I'm telling you,
See that where you lose.
every
What do you mean
year,
you don't care if you're great?
Because what great got to do with album? You telling me you
He
put out
means
4?
great as in
Nicki
he
Minaj
makes
has
great music.
55 nominations and hasn't won one. So you
Yes.
telling me Beyonce put out over 10 albums and none of her project been none of her
She's the
project
most
won?
awarded. She's the most decorated Grammy Award. What you
Listen to
talking
me.
about?
That's
Only
true.
thing
But
she
she has
hasn't won is album of the
That's
year.
She
true.
hasn't
That's
number one
true.
album of the
That's
year.
true.
So that's why.
So basically, you telling
That's
me
true.
my singles, my songs has been good, but my projects never been good. But my song, give me a Grammy for every song.
What they're
That's what
saying
telling
is
me?
your singles have been great, but your album has not been better than this particular person. That's all they're saying.
That's all they're saying.
all they're saying, dog.
And like I said, and
Oh, that's what I'm
before,
saying.
and before I make that decision, I want to see the other nominations of the year she was
Okay.
in there before I
The
make
year-
that decision.
The year
Hold on,
she had.
don't be saying stuff. Let me
listen
look
to
it
me.
up.
Listen to
You know
me.
how he is.
The
Yeah,
year
yeah, yeah,
she,
yeah. Please
the
put it
year
up.
she put out Lemonade. Adele won that year.
Yes.
Are you mad?
Listen before you talk. Listen. She put out Lemonade that year. Adele went up on stage and said she didn't deserve that. She said Beyonce should have won for Lemonade. Now I don't know where y'all was at when Lemonade came out, but I was in the streets. When Lemonade came out, that thing took the world by storm.
It's Beyonce, bro.
No. Lemonade is to me, is one of her biggest albums that should have won album of the year, because that's the same year her and Jay-Z got into it in the elevator and she went and put out Lemonade. And Lemonade went on.
So you wanted to win because her husband got into it with her sister?
See, I
All right,
can start talking to you because you don't understand what I'm trying to tell
so
you.
2021 nominees was Janae Aiko,
Yes.
Black Pumas,
I don't know.
Coldplay, Jacob Collier, Dua Lipa, Post Malone, and Ham. Who
In 2021?
I didn't.
Well, Post Malone went crazy.
I didn't watch the Grammys.
you said the last 4 years. So I'm just saying, like, look, this is what I'm gonna say. With the Taylor Swift stuff, going back to your relationships matter. Do I think that people might be a little biased towards Taylor because she's relationship
white.
biased?
The
Or it could
majority
be-
of the country is white. I get why she's bigger. I get it.
No, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about as far as winning. I understand because she might have more relationships. She might have more, and the whiteness. Obviously, the whiteness plays a part. Obviously, but you can't take away from the talent.
Yeah, it's good music, son.
It's, you know what I'm saying. So
I hear you.
Overall-
I heard that song. I got stuck to it.
well, but look, the only thing I want to talk about in the Grammys was Killer Mike, because I heard Killer Mike album.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay,
hear that.
rap album of the year for it won it won album of the year, single of the year, and something else of the. That album was amazing. I don't like the fact that the younger kids that don't know of Killer Mike start to hate on the older. Why y'all gotta hate?
Who they wanted to win?
Travis Scott.
You got Taylor Swift stuck in my head.
I'm a Travis fan.
That album wasn't it. Production was
I
fire.
told you.
Production
You
was
said
fire.
You liked it.
Production was fire.
That
Production
album was trash.
No, I wouldn't
Hold
say
on.
it's trash.
What
Production was
what
fire.
albums were going against them? What albums was up for album
For,
of the year?
for rap, I don't know.
For rap album of the year. Because he swapped 3. You say he swapped 3.
I think the one with Drake and 21 was in there too.
I know that.
Her
shit.
Loss.
Yeah.
That was.
I'm about to say that was number 1 for a minute.
This is I don't. That's,
But at the same time, like
yeah.
you said, they're just listening to that album is more for is a great better body of work than Her Loss. You know what I'm saying?
I could agree with that.
You know what I mean? And that, like you said, that's why you got to give them the best album of the year. It's a better body of work than just throwing a whole bunch of songs that you're trying to, bend that. You know what I'm saying? I know that's from the new album. You know what I mean? But just throwing songs like that to catch on TikTok and everything else like that.
So, album for rap was Gunna, A Gift and a Curse.
God, that was
A good album.
That
though.
was a good
No,
album.
that was a
I
really
heard
good
that
album.
One song, the F You Mean.
Oh, man.
Killer Mike, Nas, Magic 2. I ain't like not Magic 2. Utopia, Travis Scott, and Metro Boomin, Heroes and Villains. Gunna was a really good album. I would have
was a
gave
good
that
album.
second, but Killer Mike album was amazing. Killer Mike album was amazing. Shout out to Killer Mike, Kai Cenat. But I respect their opinions. I respect their excitement because Kai Cenat reacted on his stream live when Killer Mike won, like respectfully, but you know how they do. You extra to get the attention, and he was going really crazy talking about Killer Mike. But if you don't know, which is my argument with you, if you don't know who this person is or what that music is, you can't judge it and say it's not good. So that's why I went back to my Taylor Swift thing where I was like, have you heard the whole Taylor Swift album? Because if you haven't, you can't say it's not better than SZA's. Or you can't say it's not a good album. Or you can't say they didn't deserve it. You didn't listen to it. It wasn't
a good album. I just feel like you're telling me this girl.
You're the Kanye of the Purely Talk
I'm
podcast.
dang lie.
You're the Kanye.
You're telling me.
How I'm Kanye?
All you telling me is that she has never put out a good album. And
A
watch,
bad album, a bad
and
album, you mean.
watch, she go win. She dropping her album April 19th. She
Well,
go win album of the year again. So ain't no, y'all, all the blacks don't put out no album because hey, y'all ain't winning. I'm just like 21 Savage just broke a record, 1 billion streams. But hey, that ain't gonna even be competition.
But Taylor, that's nothing.
That's what I'm telling you. Ain't no point in competing.
For Taylor.
Right, that's nothing. That
Ain't
was
no point in competing because the
that
Academy
was
gonna
this year.
just give
That was this year. That was just that was.
You don't know what other people are going to drop throughout the rest of the year, bro.
They're not
Just
gonna beat
getting
Taylor.
started.
They're not gonna beat Taylor.
We don't know.
They're not gonna beat him.
But
You don't know.
I get your point. Once you lose so much, you start to believe that there's no chance. But that's why I like the Killer Mike story, because Killer Mike been in this game for 22 decades, close to 2 decades, and he just finally won his first. It's a sweep, baby. Shout out to
I ain't
Killer
gonna lie.
Mike. It's a sweep.
Then Tim Bryant tell me that the people who up in there is who you say up in there in the academy?
Up in there, what you talking
The
about?
academy when they vote.
Like people.
Like peers. They're people in the
And
same industry.
so I'm guessing that's why Bad Bunny didn't win because they didn't have a lot of Latinos in there, right?
I don't know.
That's
Ain't
why-
nobody won't listen to that shit.
It's bad.
Nobody won't hear that, man.
So you want to listen to Harry Styles?
I don't even know who that is.
Then what the
I don't
difference
listen
is?
to no Harry Styles.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to listen to Lil Wayne.
Child,
I'm
please.
surprised Lil Wayne didn't win the album of the year.
He probably won rap. I think he won for rap. Carter 3.
That's a thing with another thing they do in the Grammys. They give you rap, but then they give album of the year. No. That's an album too.
Nah. That's different. No, that's different. Because we definitely don't have a chance then.
Different genres, yeah. You ain't got
We definitely ain't got a chance
We're the
then.
minority, my boy.
We
That
definitely ain't got a chance.
Taylor
They
Swift
got-
winning.
That's
That's
why
why
we-
her song is a slamming stream doors.
But that's what
window.
Tyler the Creator. That was his. Whenever he won Rap Album of the Year, I think it was last
was
year
a
or 2
good
years
album.
ago.
I ain't
He
gonna lie.
said, "I am happy, but on the same note, it kind of like frustrates me because of the fact that." I made a contemporary album. I made more of a pop than rap album, but y'all are still placing me in this rap category. I don't like when y'all place me in this category instead of placing me in what my music is, pop. And I get it.
He raps, don't he?
Yeah, but I think that album wasn't really like heavy rap, was it? It was more like experimental, singy.
No, that's the one he competed against DJ Khaled.
I think that's Flower. Yeah, huh? Wasn't that Flower Boy?
I forgot the name.
Okay.
But he had a little bit of everything. But that was a good album.
And that's what he was saying with
I
pop.
stopped listening to him when he was like, when he had a lyric. He said, I need to say, I'm sorry for laughing, but it's not funny. Rape a pregnant and tell my friends I had a threesome. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Tyler different.
The lyrics was amazing.
crazy.
Like,
No.
you know what I'm saying? But I can't.
Let me tell you something.
I can't listen to
Tyler, the
that.
creator, can rap.
That's
Oh, yeah.
he can rap.
Oh, he can rap.
He
Yeah.
can rap.
He can rap.
I
threw
can't
me-
listen to that.
What threw me? That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes his lyrics be so. I wonder if he means it or if he's just doing it like
For the shock value.
for the shock value. Because the first video I ever saw of him was him eating that roach. Or
Yeah.
pretend to eat a roach. I don't know if he really ate a roach.
That's who
but
Tyler been his whole life.
But that's my point. So that grips. I'm like and then he started rapping. Then the he's a devil worshiper type stuff start popping up. I don't know if it's true.
He
I'm
was
just saying.
spitting though. He was spitting on that song, son. But like I said, I can't listen to that.
Right,
Schoolboy
me either.
Q, he gonna drop this
March
year.
1st. March 1st.
I can't
March
consume
1st.
that. I can't consume that type of music, bro. Just because of like the demonic, like, you know what I mean. And that's the only
Yeah.
thing that turned me off. Like pause. That you know
But
what
I
I'm
don't think he's still rapping about that kind
No,
of
I
stuff.
understand that, but
Yeah.
I just can't go back to it.
And that's why I was saying, like, the shock value. I wonder if he only did that to shock people and to get people's attention. Hey, to each his own. Shout out to everybody that won a Grammy. Shout out to Taylor. Keep winning, sis. I'm
Shout out
with
to
you.
the Pure Talk
Shout out
Podcast for
Beyonce.
winning the Grammys.
Shout out to
Tony,
Killer Mike.
Oscar.
Shout out to
Best podcast of the year.
shout out to us for being best podcast of the year.
Taylor still got a podcast, but we ain't winning nothing.
Shit, we can make an album. If he put us on the album, we can win album of the year. He don't want to put us on the album. Look, you got to put us on the album, bro. You don't want to be on that, Big Kid?
We'll go with the Zulu
Hey,
album.
hey, no, look. Anyway, I got a real thing before we get out of here. Yesterday, I was at home, in my studio working as I usually do. I got some cameras in the back, and I started getting notifications in my camera, like somebody's in your backyard. I press the camera and I look, and I see kids running in my backyard. And instantly inside of me, I got heated. I got upset. I'm like, why is these little rascals running in my backyard? Right? First thing that popped in my mind was like, dang, you getting old. Second thing was like, should I go out there and fuss at them and say, man, get out of my yard? And the third thing I was like, dang, I'm getting to that point in my life where I'm acting like my parents or that old grumpy guy that's always like, get off of my porch. And I remember working with this guy at work once. What? I remember this older guy at work once told me, he was like, you're going to get to an age, you're going to get to a point in your life where what the young kids do start to bother you. And it's like, it's not intentionally, but like it just irritates you because you're like, why are you doing that? You're being dumb. And I was like, that sounds crazy. You're being a hater. Because at that point, he was hating on me. So I was like, you're being a hater. And he was like, wait and see. And I think at the age of 31, I've gotten to that point to where it's like, why is this little kid? Because honestly, they're just having fun. But why are you running in my backyard? So my question to y'all is, have y'all gotten to that point in your life where it's like, things that young kids do irritate you? That you thought, or like, you know?
The only thing that really irritates me, like, like to be real, like is like with you when I walked in the door and I saw a crumble cookie. Like when I see, I used to love sweets, Candy Monster.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? I can look at a brownie, a cake, and be like, man, I don't see how they can put that on their teeth.
Wait, that irritates you?
That irritates me. And like children, like, my daughter, she'll eat.
That's crazy though, because that doesn't affect you. Why is that irritating you?
I'm saying it's my daughter. Dog. If her teeth go bad, who got it?
You said when you walk into some people's house, example my house. Obviously your daughter.
Yeah,
affects you.
Yeah, I'm not saying that makes my teeth hurt when I see stuff like that.
That's
it's
crazy.
sweet, but like when I see my daughter, I be wanting fuss. I be like, man, stop eating. You know what I mean? But it's like she's a child. She's enjoying herself. You know what I mean? So you just try to take the proper precaution to make her. Cause I don't like my thing is like you said, and what you do is how you do it. If you'd have fussed at them kids and their parents would have came, they jumped your ass, you know what I'm saying? It'd have been a problem. The kid had to come out the woodwork. If
I'm yelling at you in my yard, can you come and fuss at me? You're in my yard. You're on my property.
Daddy, he yelled at us. Or he yelled at, hey, bro, you ain't got to talk to
And guess what? The little kid ran up to my door because I saw it, and he was like, "Can you open the door? I need help, sir." I guess he was playing hide and seek with his friend.
They're about to rob you.
Nah, that little kid was like,
they're white or black? They're white?
I'll be scaring
all
him
of my
on the
neighbors
door.
white, baby. Come on,
They're
baby.
white?
Come on, man.
I wouldn't
I'll
trust
be,
him.
on, man.
scaring him by the door. But I'll be,
I'd be
hey,
scared,
man,
boy.
I know what you did last summer. Then you look.
Oh, Lord.
Then you go out running.
Oh, you done it? Oh, man. I'd be
I
like,
catch.
what about you? Have you had that experience?
I fuss at everything, bro. Man, life irritates me. People
Yeah,
just irritate.
man,
I just fuss.
Yeah.
My wife always tell me, you always fuss. I just
It's
fuss.
it's an age thing, right? Because I wasn't like this when I was younger.
I don't know, son. I like to play with my daughter. It's just like I said, when it came to the sweets, like how your parents like don't eat too much of that shit on your teeth. Like I just be trying to warn her, but it's like my teeth start hurting just looking at it. Like I said when I came in, I saw that, like, so I understand like you fussing. You know what I mean? We trying to be like becoming our parents. You know what I mean? In a way,
I think that's
crazy.
that's just the circle of life.
That's the circle of life. That's perfectly put. That's the circle of life because you think you're never gonna become them, and then slowly but surely you start to become them.
But what I'm saying, how you gonna do with your child?
Well, I'm gonna try, but like I told my wife,
That boy's, I'm gonna try.
I can't control it. I mean, if she start doing, hey man, like see one thing I don't like.
Once they start talking,
Like when you go, I tell my wife this. When she goes to her grandparent house, her uncle house, and we go, don't act crazy. Don't act like we ain't never feed you before.
Right.
Don't go up in there eating all these people things. Hey man, keep still. Don't go up in there. I'll eat, because I know how kids do.
Right.
They act like they will act like you ain't feed them. Then somebody gonna say, so
why you ain't feeding that kid? Yeah. Now you feel embarrassed.
Come on, man.
I got fussed at when I was younger.
And then another thing, when they eat too much, their stomach hurt. knowing me, I'ma tell you. Now see, you should have never eat all that stuff.
Greedy.
That's the only thing.
That little girl, that little girl gonna break him. He acting like
All
he
right.
Playing, boy.
That
I'm telling you.
That little girl
I
gonna
hear
break
you. Son.
him.
I'm not telling you it's not gonna break me, but when we got see how Tatati were running,
Pitutungo.
Son.
Tatati. Who's Tatati?
I forgot his name. You let mine do that. I love her. Hey man.
No,
Don't
that's my niece. So I wouldn't do that with mine.
Chill out.
I have more.
I'm not gonna
say
be running
in that.
because then your wife called me. Hey, bring her. Bring her.
Right.
I done told you to the X, Y, and Z. Hey, look.
That's crazy,
Bro, you gonna look at it, she gonna hit you with that, I'm sorry. She gonna like, I'm sorry, daddy, and then you gonna be like, okay, babe, come on, you want some McDonald's?
No, who?
Oh, nah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Ty-
no,
Ty
no,
got-
no, no.
Ty-
You gotta nip that in the bud right there,
that
my
little
boy.
baby got Ty.
My little girl.
Wrapped, a dog.
And she know, bro. She know.
I
She
hear
hit
you.
me with like, you know, puppy dog eyes are real.
Yeah.
I thought it was BS.
Mm-hmm.
Puppy dog eyes are real. She'll
Yeah.
just hit me with that pen and be like, I'm sorry, daddy. And I just look at him like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And look, or sometimes look, she'll run off. She'll get under a cover and she'll start crying. Like, and then she'll come back. I'm sorry, daddy. And she'll give me a hug and a kiss. And I'm like, oh, next thing you know, I'm laying with her, playing with her. I'm like,
Ain't
you know
nothing
what I'm
wrong with that.
We at McDonald's.
But see,
She know how to get
but
it.
see what
She
I'm
know how to
saying?
get it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But you nipped it in the bud. I don't mind you coming and say sorry. I don't want to be mean to you.
Nah.
But I need to show you that there's the right way
And there's
a wrong way.
Yeah.
No matter how hard it hit, I'm always tell you I love you. Don't get me wrong. I love you. I kill for you like I tell my wife. You know, I kill for you. But come on, let's
Man,
not go
son.
acting
Son.
like this because things gonna happen.
Have you
and then
bonded
somebody
with her?
gonna tell you something, and then I'm gonna want to get mad.
Yeah.
Have you
true.
bonded with her?
Well, yeah, I bond with her. She's still in my wife's womb.
Oh, I thought you had her. Oh,
No. She not here yet. She be kicking though. She be listening. I play her some Luther Vandross. She like Luther.
Why you play no Bad Bunny?
She like Luther.
I ain't playing no
But
Bad
El
Bunny.
Maria.
That's a good.
El Maria.
That's a good one.
She don't want to hear that.
Now I'm gonna play Spanish because she don't understand it. So it works. for
Nah,
me
but
because
the beautiful thing with kids, bro, their brain is like a sponge.
yes,
Yeah.
You
indeed.
talk to that girl in Spanish and English, she gonna
gonna
learn
pick, yeah.
both of them, and you gotta, bro. You gotta. She gonna speak
Bamba.
both.
Man,
Oh,
I'm
that's a
gonna
beautiful
teach her
thing.
Spanish if you don't speak nothing.
You're the parent. You teach her. Keyword you. She's in your house most of the time. What's that got to do with me?
So all you gotta do is talk. What is it when y'all grew up and like y'all was learning
Well,
it, like?
it helped. You go to school.
We
too.
was.
Hold on, so they taught y'all that, and I thought just speaking it to you, y'all picked up on it.
Well, yeah, that's it. That's how English. Touch. What and you touch is like that's what touch is.
But
Or
remember,
phone,
we learned
the same way.
Spanish in school.
I
We didn't learn Spanish from my
we learned
spoke
Spanish in bar English.
School, Barangay, whatever.
Yeah, the
You-
neighborhood.
You learn all that comes.
I agree.
Kindergarten, and you go into all of that. So you how these kids talking to you. So you just pick it up as you go. Then they teach
Yeah.
you how to read and all that.
The same way with, I
You
mean,
just pick
it's
it up, just
it's like
English.
learning any language. You learn it when you're around. People start to point. Oh, this is food. Oh, you hungry? You whatever the signs you make for that, you just do it in Spanish. You do it in English, or French, Portuguese,
But
Chinese,
the only thing where I
Asian,
can say
whatever.
with my kid is gonna be hard. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why is going? What you mean hard?
Because for Spanish, I gotta be there. I gotta be every day working on.
You
and
don't,
no matter how much I tell you I'm gonna do it,
Yeah,
I
you-
know I ain't gonna do it.
You gonna do
You
English?
don't want
Yeah.
to talk in Spanish. You don't like.
It's
Might
not
be
that
a-
I
might-
don't
my
talk in
uncle.
Spanish, but like see with my uncle, if she be with my uncle,
Yeah.
she gonna learn it.
See, because
he's
the English is
speaking it.
convenient.
Papa the door.
English is convenient.
yeah,
That's
Too fast. Too fast.
I'm not gonna be. Come on, baby, let's go and read. I just get off a 12-hour shift. I don't know.
Yeah, you come lay down with daddy.
Hey,
That's all she gonna want to do. Watch. Watch that. Watch. I'm
come
telling
on,
you.
let watch Donnie. Go.
we could close it out. We can close it out unless y'all got something else. But I
I'm good.
am happy and I'm excited for my niece to come into this world because I love kids. And I don't think I'm gonna have any kids, but that's a different subject for a different podcast episode. And that's been another episode of the Purely Talk Podcast. I am your host, Mr. DHE, and these are my guys.
Ken Stu.
_T Hills. You didn't follow me for more life advice.
Follow him for more Life Advice. Follow him for more funniness.
Just follow me.
Follow the podcast. Make sure you listen to us on
Follow the
Spotify, iHeart, English, English. Apple Music. Watch us on YouTube.
Everything.
Don't forget to like, share, and comment. A
Every
comment
time.
and a share. A like does a lot for us. All right. This is the
You can comment anything you want on there.
This is the quote of the day. Motivational quote of the day.
Well, you not do one too?
At the end. Don't let your loyalty become slavery. If they don't appreciate what you bring to the table, let them eat alone.
Trust dogs. They will.
Peace and love, baby. Peace and love.
And blessings. That bitch still recording on it.